A sukkah is really a simple thing. It's just really walls and shade. In our house, we've got a courtyard right off our living room, and we just literally take some palm fronds and we throw it over the top of this courtyard, and that becomes our sukkah. And really, it's not that different from other things that people do for shade. Sometimes we'll see people take their courtyards and we'll put like some kind of a cloth or something that goes over it in order to create a little bit of shade there. So if somebody, say in July, is hot and they decide to get some palm fronds and throw them over their courtyard or some space that they have that's got walls, and they use it for shade, and then sukkah comes along, well, that's really just the same thing as a sukkah, right? Couldn't they just go in and enjoy that? And the answer is not really, because a sukkah isn't just a structure. It's also the intention behind the structure. There's a concept that a sukkah should be made l'shem Shamayim. It should be made with the idea that you are doing this mitzvah. So if you've got walls and some shade over it, and even if the shade is totally kosher shade for the purposes of a sukkah, if it wasn't made for the purpose of a sukkah, then you've got a certain issue. So what do you do in that case? It's really a very simple remedy. You could just take something and lift up the shade and put it down again for the sake of the sukkah. And that's what people will do if they have a permanent shade structure there. They'll literally just raise it and lower it, and then they've transferred something from a non-sukkah shade to a intended for the purposes of sukkah created shade. And in that moment, it's been totally transformed. It is now totally kosher.